Hello, friends. This is Brian Lapierre, the Plaid Pastor, also known as. And I just pulled up to my new church, Gayton Baptist Church. Been here for a few months. I love it. And I just pulled up here for a meeting tonight. But on my way driving here, I had a thought, and I'm going to unpack that a little bit just to share some thoughts, just kind of springing in my head, because we have just started this journey through the New Testament. We started Sunday to read through the entire New Testament over the next 10 months, and I'm excited for our church to be on this journey. But one of the things I've mentioned is inviting people along, asking people to join us in that. But I got to thinking tonight, don't invite people just because you like the church. I mean, I hope you do like the church. I do hope you do like Gayton Baptist Church, but don't just invite people and say, you should come to church because I really like it, or even because I love it. Because we can love a restaurant, or we can love a movie or a book. There's all kinds of things that we can recommend to folks and say, you should do this because I like it or because I love it. And that's probably not going to be enough to really convince them, even though you're awesome, I'm sure, and your friends love you. But there's a couple of things, at least tonight, that I would share about what else you should say when you invite them as to why they should come and join you at Gayton Baptist Church. Number one is sanctuary. This world is so full of noise right now. There is always something just between phones and traffic and work and life and news and chaos and everything else. There's always a lot of noise. And Gayton Baptist, when we have worship, a couple of things is, one, you get to escape that noise. For at least a few minutes, you get to escape the noise of the world. That alone is worth it. But number two is you can come into a place where it's going to be uplifting and encouraging. It's going to offer you an alternative way of looking at not just the world around you, but to be reminded of who made this world, who created this world, who redeemed this world. So I think, one, just to invite folks and say, look, in the midst of all the craziness and the chaos, step into a place where you can take a break from that and find rest and encouragement with a group of people that have come together to sing with joy, and to be together as a church family. So number one is just pushing out the noise of the world, coming into a place where you can be encouraged, uplifted, and have a better perspective, in relationship with the creator of the world. The second thing is, and this is somewhat of an assumption on my part, or a hope on my part, but to ask them to join you in reading the New Testament, pick up with us wherever we are, whenever they can come join us. And that's because it's going to transform you, it's going to transform me, and it has the potential to transform your friend or your neighbor. And what I mean by that is, we're not reading the New Testament just so we can know it. We are reading the New Testament. I am reading the New Testament because I know when I get to the end of Revelation 22, I'm not going to be the same person I was when we started. My faith is going to be stronger and enriched. I'm going to have a deeper perspective of who is God, who am I, what does it mean to have a relationship with Jesus? Why does Jesus matter? That is so important. And I know that most of you already have that relationship. So it's not about gaining that relationship, but it is about deepening that relationship and continuing to be transformed. There is no retirement age, there is no graduation date when it comes to faith. And I think if you can look at your neighbor or your friend and just humbly say to them, look, God's still working on me, and I'm excited to see how he wants to transform me through us reading this word together and seeking Jesus together. I'd love for you to come check it out, try it out. Maybe you've tried church before and it just didn't catch you. And there's no guarantee that we're the church for you, but why not come and find this sanctuary to get away from the world for a few minutes, and also to dig into Scripture, which can lead us deeper into relationship and understanding with Jesus, the revelation of God's love here on earth. And so that's it. A couple of things. Think on that. Think about how you might invite your neighbor. Pray about that, and see if they don't come join you one Sunday. So that's it. I appreciate your time. I'm excited for those of you who are already interacting with me. I just had somebody who outside the church here was telling me of things they've already learned, and we're on day 3, and they're already learning new things in Scripture. So that tells me that God is up to something. I'm excited for what He's already doing within us, and I'm excited to see what's coming. So that's it. Appreciate your time. Again, it's Brian Lapierre. Pastor Brian, the Plaid Pastor, which, I'm wearing plaid today. Yeah, I didn't plan that, but here it is. So that's it. Make it a great day. See you soon.